Their aura is unequal.
Well, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Or whatever. And make it a little more raspy, and I follow directions.
Their contents are legendary.
In fact, that little sheet you see is his concept drawing.
Their attitude is embraced. Tune in to one of the most up-and-rising kaiju-sized groups within our community. So go ahead and watch all of their creative content, including that of the Raw Attitude live interview, where they have special guests ranging from actors, directors, toy creators, artists, and many, many more. You can also find them on multiple of other social media platforms, ranging from Instagram, TikTok, X, Facebook. You could even sit back and watch your favorite classic monster movie and even watch us go through one of the most iconic games on Twitch. Featuring your hosts, Eric Stoll, Adrian Settle, Joe Myers, Samson West, Jordon Adorno. They are the Monsters with Attitude.
What's going on, listeners with Attitude? Welcome to another Let's Talk Raw, presented by the MWA, where we are live and in living color. As always, I am the one to be called Daddy, your host with the most, Mr. Joe Mama. Joined with me, as always, are my brothers from other mothers. To my right, this way, is the legendary bearded kaiju himself, the man who's the Norwegian giant, the Norwegian nightmare, Mr. Eric Stolp. It's like stop with an L. What's going on, buddy? How are you?
I'm doing good. Excuse me. I'm doing good. Yeah, excited to talk some more news and get right into this. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, and hopefully we can chat with the chat tonight.
Right on. And the founder of the MWA, the conductor of this Godzilla train, choo choo, Mr. Adrian Settle. What's going on, buddy? How are you?
I'm doing all right, Jojo. Got some stomach problems today, but I'm here, sucking it up. Let's get into this thing.
So if we see Adrian running, knocking over all of his computer equipment to get to the bathroom, we know why.
You know why.
I hope you feel better, buddy. Thanks for toughing it out. Back after a little break, you weren't here last time. The Puerto Rican Fever himself, the fakest Goji fan, fakest Digimon fan in the room.
Third biggest.
Yeah, third biggest in many ways.
I was going to say
third
fourth.
Biggest.
You're going to be honest.
Fourth biggest. Jordon, the Don Adorno. What's going on, buddy? How are you?
I am doing a lot better. One, that I did not pick up.
That's fantastic. So, I kid. I have to give Jordon some smack talk here. It's a little inside joke. He gets it. I love you. I'm sorry. Continue. How are you doing?
I am doing pretty damn good. Thank God I did not pick up no hours. You guys know I've been picking up a few, and I can't wait to talk about, I guess, whatever's there to talk about. So yeah.
Yep, we got some goodies to talk about this week. Not nearly as much as last week, which is actually kind of great, because we're going to try and get through this video faster than normal, hopefully in about half hour or less, because we want to try something different, and I'll get to the comments. I want to try something different, and we're going to try something different and do the first ever MWA AMA. So those of you that don't know what that stands for, AMA is Ask Me Anything, aka Ask Us Anything, not just me, all of us here. We're going to hand it over to you guys. What the floor is yours, and the topics, no holds barred, man. Ask us anything, and we'll answer it to the best of our ability. So you want our honest to God opinions on something or whatever, we'll let you know. So, all right, now moving through the chat, wanting to say hello to Michael84 Godzilla. What's going on? Good afternoon. DJC, hey yo.
What's going on?
Nuremberg J. Wow.
Well, just say J. Just say J. Okay.
Speaking is not my specialty tonight. DJC says the casual four. Ooh, casual. Fatal four-way, more like it. Joe, the Bandai Jesus. I try. Eric is the Bandai Pro. Adrian is the X Plus Gambler. And Jordon is the Green Kaiju Ranger. Savage Joe, that is me. Hollow Man, what's going on? That's Lewis, right?
Lewis, what's going on, buddy?
Yeah. Nathaniel Plummer, as always. Hey. Hi, guys. I hope you got my cool nerdy pics I sent you. Show them if you want. We did get them. Adrian, maybe you could
post them in the group.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's see. Oscar.
We know Oscar. We know you personally. We know you have a lot of questions. The gift of gab.
Yeah. Hello, y'all. What's going on?
Oh, Christian.
Oh, Christian, I thought he was Ghidorah Stan.
Well, now he's Ghidorah Cam.
Yeah, he's changed it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. No Rumbega. Okay. No Rumbega. All right. No Rumbega. All right. I will do better next time, Jay. I promise I will do better next time. Okay, save these questions. We got a couple questions already. That's great. We're gonna do those in a minute. But let's get right into excuse me.
There we go.
All right. So it was just announced that Boom Studios is canceling or ending the Power Rangers Prime comic book series, and it will end at issue 16. Excuse me. I can't say I'm really surprised about this. I feel like that's what happens when you excuse me, guys. I have something caught in my throat.
Do you need CPR? Wink?
No, I'm good. Wink, wink. I feel like this is kind of what happens with Power Rangers when they trek too far away from the original cast. I'm not saying that they can't have some of the new generations in these stories, but at the end of the day, the most popular franchise is the original, and it's MMPR. And when you go away from that, people just aren't as familiar and have a hard time connecting with it. Eric, I know you didn't read this, but thoughts on this?
Yeah, I didn't read it. I didn't keep close attention on this, unfortunately. I'm a MMPR guy through and through. That's kind of what got me. Kind of trailed off as time went on. So, but it doesn't really surprise me with kind of honestly the popularity of Power Rangers really diminishing and kind of fading, honestly, with them calling quits on the shows, on the Super Sentai. It kind of seems like an era is coming to an end, honestly. So it doesn't really surprise me that they are canceling this. Unfortunately, kind of a nostalgia trip is coming to an end for a lot of us if you grew up with Power Rangers and really loved it and could relate to it. So it does suck, but everything must come to an end, unfortunately. So it's just kind of that time. But who knows? Maybe something will take its place to kind of revamp that kind of genre. But here's hoping.
Jordon.
Not gonna lie, I haven't touched any of the Power Rangers Prime comic book series yet, but it is sad. We've talked and praised the work that was Power Rangers, and seeing it slowly diminish into an oblivion is very, very sad. I don't know if this is gonna segue into maybe a much more greater, maybe a revival series for this specific comic book, but it is definitely heartbreaking for sure to see our childhood slowly like segueing into the, I guess, the forbidden door, if I may say. But yeah, we're into the abyss.
Sorry. Yeah. Adrian, any thoughts on this?
Constance Jordon, I didn't really get a chance to really look in the series, but the fact that it's getting canceled seemingly so early is pretty disappointing. Hopefully, moving forward, as y'all said, we get something bigger and better from this cancellation.
Yeah. So this series is done by Melissa Flores. She took over from Ryan Parrott, who I had the pleasure of sitting down with for an interview here on our channel. And it's unfortunate that this is canceled because I hate to see Power Rangers go, and this kind of seems like the last bastion of what was is going away. I'll say this though, like that Red Ranger, it's not Jason. It's all new cast. Like they're not. It's not Jason and Kimberly, Tommy, Zach, Billy, and Trini. It's a whole new cast, and I forget the chick's name that is the Red Ranger. But I just think that they, for as much as the social media fandom of Power Rangers will sit here and say that they are tired of MMPR, at the end of the day, what sells is MMPR. And beyond that, actually, I think what sells is that original cast. Maybe not even MMPR, but Jason, Trini, Zach, Billy, Kimberly, Tommy themselves. That is what sells. Those are the characters that overwhelmingly are known by the general audience, not just the diehard Power Ranger fans, but the general audience itself, the people that grew up with it and then didn't watch anything after 95 or 96. They know who that original 6 are. And when you go away from that, I think it's really hard to brand it and to keep it alive. And then on top of that, when you go really, really far away from, I don't want to say from the history, but when you take such far leaps as this series did, I think so fast, I wonder if that hurt it. But yeah, it's unfortunate, but I think at the end of the day, it's just MMPR is what sells. And both of that past news story and this one is brought to you by our friends over at the Legacy of Nerd. Just wanted to shout that out real quick. So as we talked about a week or two ago, Super Sentai is ending in Japan. And they've announced that there is going to be a new series that is going to be replacing Super Sentai called Project Red. And the first project will be Super Space Sheriff Gavin Infinity. The source of this is Toei, but the people that shared this that we got it from is the Legacy of Nerd. One thing I find interesting is that RED has the periods in it, so it's clearly going to stand for something. I wonder if it's going to be teams of Red Rangers or what. I have no idea. But it's interesting, and as a casual, I'll say, Super Sentai fan, I'm interested to see what happens next. Eric, Jordon, Adrian, I know you guys aren't huge into Super Sentai. If you guys don't have much to say, I can just move on.
Well, actually, I have done homework. Okay?
All right.
I have something to say. I have looked into this a little bit more because it intrigued my interest, honestly. And actually, the acronym for RED is Records of Extraordinary Dimensions. Okay. And this is actually going to be a series that's going to be based off of Red Heroes. So they're first starting with Super Space Sheriff Gavin, but they're going to be branching off into different dimensions, different heroes that are red. So you can obviously imagine that we're going to see a crossover with probably could be maybe Gridman. You could say maybe Kamen Rider. You could say Power Ranger. Who knows? Anything that's kind of henchmen that's maybe red, you're probably going to get that interaction. But they're first starting with Gavin. And if anybody knows, actually in the 80s, this was an original series in Japan that went for about a year or so. And it was actually a very popular project that unfortunately, didn't live as long as I think many would have wanted. But it's pretty cool that they're reintroducing things to another era and to another generation of people. So who knows? Maybe this is kind of a kickstart that they need, just kind of doing something different. And like I said, it intrigued me because, like I said, I read up on it a little bit more, and I was like, wow, I was like, this could be something of a start for something very different, going into different dimensions, seeing different characters, interacting, getting these crossovers that, would be just super epic. Could be a lot of fun, honestly. And this is starting in 2026, so it is literally right around the corner. So I think that's a lot of fun. It has a lot of hype. And yeah, it's going to be very interesting. Obviously, everything is kind of updated, and with obviously today's special effects and the stuff that they're doing in like Subaraya, I could just imagine what they're doing. I mean, they're even still doing it with Kamen Rider. So I mean, honestly, the sky is kind of the limit for this. So I am intrigued for sure. So, but yeah, just kind of wanted to comment on that a little bit, because like I said, it did intrigue me, and I was like, "Ooh, this is interesting." So I did do some deep diving, and I can always send this info. That was an article that I found in the group. If anybody is interested, and if you guys want to kind of take a look at it, so just let me know, and I can do that.
I love that. Thank you, Eric, for sharing that information. And while you were talking, I just happened to do a quick search, and Space Sheriff Gavin is actually on Amazon. You can buy the series. It's a little pricey. It's going to be $70 as these kind of more obscure Toku series are. And also Discotech releases a lot of Kamen Rider, Metal Heroes, things like that series. Discotech, you may have heard us talk about them here as they released a lot of the Digimon seasons and subsequently the movies on Blu-ray. So, Jordon, Adrian, anything you guys want to add, or can I move on?
You can move on. I am curious. So hopefully this does resurrect my interest back into Super Sentai, or in this case, this new genre of the beloved franchise. So I can't wait.
Yeah.
Yes.
Adrian?
Same with Jordon. Just kind of see interested to see what exactly is going to come from it.
For sure. What definitely piques my interest is the whole different dimension of Red Rangers. So that'd be really cool to see a bunch of former Red Rangers that we have not seen in a long time. I know they kind of did that with the last season, I think it was, of Sentai, where the Zyuranger Red was back, and there was a lot of speculation that some of the original Zyuranger cast might be in it, or there was even some speculation that Austin St. John himself had gone to Japan relatively around that shooting schedule and for like a con or something like that. And so there was some rumors or whatever that he maybe filmed a couple secret scenes. None of that ended up coming to fruition, which is really sad. But I think that if this series leans into the nostalgia, I think it could do very well, while also blazing its own path. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. So, all right, moving on. We have a few new covers from IDW's current ongoing, the Kai-Sai era This kind of looks like we're getting a new version of, or the Kai-Sai version of a burning or meltdown Godzilla, similar to 2019's Burning Godzilla King of the Monsters. Really cool. I tell you, the green has really kind of grown on me. It definitely reminds me of Godzilla, the animated series. And I think green is a really nice. They even had Godzilla have a green atomic flare in the Asia short for -1, which was I think it popped really nice. So I haven't read much past the first issue on this Kai-Sai stuff, so I'm interested to see what they're doing. I think the big news here is the reveal that Anguirus is going to be in it, which is really cool. He's definitely a fan favorite. Jordon, let's start with you. Have you read any of these from the Kai-Sai era? And if not, what are you thinking?
Ironically enough, Lewis is here. He's witness to this. He ended up calling one of my local comic book stores to see if they had issue 1 of the Kai-Sai Godzilla comic books, and I would end up going there with him to buy it. I have yet to read it, but I am interested, especially since rumor has it that this comic was going to be introducing the death of Godzilla. So I have a lot of catching up to do. But I mean, from rumor has it, the comic book series has been highly praised, and another reason as to why there's so much more I need to catch up on, especially if I want to get to understanding the events of what will possibly happen in this new issue.
Yeah. Adrian.
Same as a comic book series I also need to pick up, and I was actually hunting for this the other day, and I was kind of window shopping, and I couldn't find any in my local stores. But I'm also pretty curious about how the series is going to go and the new things that they're going to show for this interesting version of Godzilla.
For sure. Eric.
So I just kind of want to elaborate a little bit more on this. So this is actually the issue that takes place right after Godzilla's death in this series. So this is supposed to be a new look of the Godzilla Kai-Sai. So this is going to be like him reborn. So this is actually a completely different look than what we've gotten in the previous 6 or 7 issues. So he looks more Monsterverse-ish, with a little bit stylized kind of meter look to him. He's not as he was more comic-y in the first half, I would say, but they kind of went more realistic with him. But yeah, this is supposed to be his resurrected new form, new look that they're going for after he supposedly dies. This is supposed to be his new look. So just kind of wanted to share that news with everybody. But yeah, this is kind of what we're going to see kind of going forward, I think, with the Kai-Sai is this overall look.
Samson, welcome in. I know you're not much of a comic book guy. Do you have anything to say on this, or can I move on?
Yeah, it's a wild look. I can tell you that. He reminds me of Captain, or whatever his name is, the radioactive dude from Creature Commandos, the series on HBO Max. No. Okay.
Don't know.
I'll have to look him up and figure out what his name is. He's radioactive and glowing, basically. So it looks like that. Very interesting.
All right.
Very reminiscent.
All right. Next we have the Japanese Spider-Man. Eric, I know you have a very weird and personal affinity for this thing. Borderline narcissistic and
God, now you're overshooting.
Borderline just weird. So I'm going to hand the baton to you to give us a little rundown on this.
Well, thank you for that misinformation. But yes, I do have a little bit of love for the Japanese Spider-Man. I'm sorry, but if you guys have ever seen that show, it is off the wall, balls ridiculous. I mean, if you want a ridiculous kind of show, which is a lot of fun, Watch this because this is absolutely crazy fun, honestly. I did pick up this series on Blu-ray, so I do have it. And I've seen my fair share on DKU TV, so go check them out. It's a lot of fun of tokusatsu and kaiju content. But yeah, this is actually really cool. They haven't given any love to Japanese Spider-Man in forever, ever and ever. Like they always just threw him away and never acknowledged him even in the Spider-Verse in any way, shape, or form. And now finally within the last couple of years, they're finally recognizing him and actually giving him his dues for being part of the Spider-Verse, honestly. And I think it's about time, honestly. It's a very fun show. And I'm just glad that they're doing this kind of stuff. And Hot Toys is a very big brand that they have likeness figures for IPs ranging from Star Wars to Marvel to, I mean, all the big names. They do all that stuff. So all of their stuff is very well done. And this is really awesome that Hot Toys is taking a crack at this. And this isn't even the only toy that we're getting for the Japanese Spider-Man. So I think it's really cool. I really dig it. If you haven't checked it out, check out Japanese Spider-Man. Find him on the web somewhere and watch the show because if you're a fan of this crazy genre that is Japanese tokusatsu, you're going to have just a blast watching this. So I definitely recommend 100%. So very, very cool.
Jordon.
I have actually been in the search for watching this show because I came across episode 1 of Marvel 616 that was exclusive to Disney Plus. And the first episode they talked about was the specific Spider-Man iteration. I don't know, just something about it. Obviously, it is night and day to the Spider-Man that we all know and love today, but nonetheless, because it is Toku, I gotta give it its fair share of credit. To not only Toei for bringing this to life, but also the late great Stan Lee. This is cool, I guess. I remember. I don't know what was what's the more current toy brand that's been releasing a lot of the Marvel figures. I don't know if it's Marvel Legends or some shit like that, but they were supposed to be releasing the Tokusatsu Spider-Man as a figure. I've always been on the lookout for that, and this has been out for, I'd say maybe a year or two or so, but I have not seen any physical copies of them. Hence the reason why I never, decided to deep dive into the series. But I'm excited about this, and hopefully I'm able to watch the show because again, it definitely piqued my interest, and of course, can't go wrong with a giant Spider-Man mech on top of that as well.
Adrian.
So I know this series. I've never seen this series myself, but of course I know Spider-Man is my favorite Marvel character of all time. So this, and honestly, I didn't know this was coming on until today, actually. It's pretty interesting to see that they are taking this adaptation of Spider-Man with Hot Toys, because like Eric said, they do really have a lot of amazing IPs under its name. And the fact that Japanese Spider-Man is getting some love is pretty interesting. And hopefully, I'm hoping to see some reviews on it and see how it looks once it comes out.
Samson?
I really don't know much about this at all. I know that it exists, but I've never seen a single episode. Eric, is it anything like Inframan?
Absolutely, it is.
Okay, all right. Well, then I might be on board.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Well, going hand in hand with this Spider-Man, there was an announcement that Beast Kingdom is doing Leopardman, and it is a statue limited to 500 pieces, which is really interesting that it's a limited run. So what I also find really nice and refreshing is that this is a pre-built statue and figure, and it is not going to be a gunpla. It's not a model. It's not a whatever. You can buy it and display it right away,
Oh, that's a
which
decent
actually piques my interest a little bit, even though I've never even seen any of the Japanese Spider-Man, but this figure does pique my interest just because of its place kind of in history. So be on the lookout for this from Beast Kingdom. You may be familiar. Beast Kingdom did the Jiris a couple of years ago, and no offense, Beast Kingdom, but Jiris sucked. As somebody who bought it, I was very disappointed with it.
That one.
I was not impressed with it at all. But it seems, I personally think that a humanoid robot would probably be easier to do than a dinosaurian frill monster. So here's to you. Maybe I'll give you one more chance. But as far as Jiris, very disappointed.
Oh,
And just remember, Joe, that this is the first Zord ever.
I was going to ask that.
Super Sentai or nothing. This is it. So if you want a piece of history, grab this. So.
And that's kind of what I was referring to as far as its place in history, considering this really is like the first like Zord. I mean, yes, I understand that there was other things kind of, but like as far as what this did, this was the first that kind of launched that series of toku that, morphed into Super Sentai, Power Rangers, and even some of the Metal Heroes that had Zords and robots and things of that nature. Like, this is really the one that kind of hit that lightning in the bottle, like Eric said. Eric, you gonna get this?
I'm very tempted. This actually piques my interest a lot. Just like you, this might be a buy. I'll have to look into it and see when it's coming out and what the price tag. But it looks great. It really does. So I want a piece of history.
Same. I'm like shocked how tempted I actually am. Jordon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just as much tempted to pick this up because of where it stands in history. But I need to watch the show first before ever trying to deep dive into this specific IP. But it is extremely cool.
Adrian.
Yeah, same as Jordan. I need to be able to watch the show and appreciate it before I go out and buy the statue of it.
Samson.
I don't know what the hell this is. So I think I'm okay.
Samson, this is Spider-Man Zord. Just in layman terms.
Yeah.
This is Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. Nobody said a single thing. I didn't hear anybody say where this came from. So I was like,
this is Spider-Man
not
Zord.
listening at all.
This is
I literally said it at the beginning. Thank you, but
He did.
I
You did, Joe. You
did
did.
not even remotely catch that. But
Well, turn on your listening ears, Simpson.
it was probably when I was putting my earbud in, maybe.
Mm.
Yep.
Oh,
This is Spider-Man.
I know. I don't know if you guys can hear, but even my son Theo is super excited about this.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
in the next room. No, he's laughing and giggling like crazy. I love it. So
It's like, I want that.
yeah. So I think Theo's even telling me to buy this. Do you hear that, honey? We have to buy it. Theo wants it. And it's a pretty decent size too, at 42 centimeters.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Very, very tempting. Very tempting. All right, let's
now I
move
see.
on.
The shield is a web.
CCP.
Okay.
Yeah. CCP has announced a new line of figures. This one focusing on the Gamera series, specifically the Showa line. We have Gamera and Gauss here, and two different like kind of colorways or whatever. Eric is already doing a little French kiss here. What are you thinking about this, pal?
Honestly, Gamera and Gauss, the Showa, is my second favorite Gamera movie of all time. So, like, this is this hits home for me. And those translucent, oh boy, those things are gorgeous. Just like they've showed recently, like Gamera 2, Advent of Legion, they've showed these size figures coming out with the man, I want them really bad. So yeah, I definitely am peaked. I don't have any CCP in my collection whatsoever, but man, they're really going heavy on the Gamera, which is great because nobody else is. So it's nice to see someone is doing this, and they're knocking out the park. So I'm on this. Yeah. Very true, Jay. So yeah.
You're muted.
Pardon me. I'm sorry. I'm muted. Jordon.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to try to snag these, especially those retro color translucent variants of the figures. Yeah, I mean, Eric, you hit the nail right in the coffin, man. Nobody else is, touching bases on Gamera, or at least, in terms of the collectible side of things. Yeah. So to see CCP really putting on an effort to, commemorate Gamera during his well-earned and respected 60-year anniversary is truly an honor. So I'll definitely be trying to hunt for these whenever I get the chance, for sure.
Adrian.
So I don't have, just like Eric, I don't have any CCP in my collection either. But I'm just happy that Gamera's getting the amount of love he is from CCP, because like Eric said, no one else is really doing this. So the fact that Gamera is getting some love in some type of figure form and line is amazing. I won't be picking these up myself, but for everybody who is getting them, congratulations, because these do look pretty bad.
Sammy.
Yeah, I also don't have any Kikapa figures in my collection, but I will say that the screen accurate ones look decent. I like the shininess of them. It kind of it emanates how they looked in the movie, the very kind of paper mache shiny texture that their suits were, the very low budget suits that they were able to create, because they definitely they were not, I don't think they were rubber. They had a very, I don't know what you call it, texture to it, but I love the colors, and I'm with Eric after finally going through the whole Showa era of the Gamera series this year, before our show that we did. I think Gauss is pretty top tier when it comes to kaiju flicks in general, actually.
Absolutely.
Right. Hold on. I have a couple CCPs in my collection as far as this line goes. They're the Space Godzilla and a few of its colorways. One of them in particular is an event colorway, and it's beautiful. I like these lines. They're small, so don't be confused by these. These aren't your normal 8 or 9 inch Sofubi figures. They are probably right around like 3.5, 4 inches or so.
Yeah, between 3 to 5. Yeah.
So they are a little small, but that is actually kind of nice because they can fit very easily in a very crowded collection. And the detail is very nice, and the colors are very nice on them. So good for CCP. The Gauss looks great. Colors, the shininess. Yeah, I mean, I don't really mind the shininess either. Eric is in love with these translucent colors.
Really digging these colors on these translucent ones, man. Good Lord. Dang.
It kind of reminds me of what they did with the Parababy Gamera stuff from the Showa era. The very wild and elaborate colors that they did for those.
That one has to be sold.
So good.
Yeah.
There's air bubbles in the wings.
The colorways is that what I think makes it fun, because they could always go in so many different ways. And Lord knows they'll do the colorways to death. If you don't like these, they'll do 100 other ones eventually. New from Bandai, the news released last week that they are doing a juvenile Destroyer, and this now completes the set for Bandai as far as Destroyer's Evolution line. Though I guess, I mean, because technically you need to have the crab, micro form or whatever. But as far as, ones that actually were kaiju in design or whatever, not its microbial form or whatever. This will complete the set for now. And I think it's pretty much a safe bet that this is going to be an instant buy for all of us. All of us seem to do Bandai. So I'm not going to spend too much time here on this one. I think it's safe to say we'll all get it. Looks great. It's nice to see. And a little bit of a pleasant surprise. Here we are moving on.
I wanted to touch on something. Which form is that? The one that attacks the soldiers or the little ones that attack?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, the one that attacks the soldiers.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was like the hundreds of little ones that attack Godzilla at one point.
That's the aggregate.
Yeah, that's aggregate.
Those
are
the
one
ones
that attacks Junior and Godzilla is considered an aggregate. That one that we just saw is considered.
Well, I know the big one that attacked Junior is aggregate, but anyway, okay, cool. Soldier ones, nice.
So this right here is a, I guess you could say a different paint colorway from YMSF. This is supposed to match more closely with the 1998 Godzilla film, not the animated show, which is what the one behind that is. Eric and I picked up the animated at this year's G-Fest. What do you think on this, Eric? Eric, I went to you first last time. Adrian, what do you think on this? Are you going to try and pick this guy up, or are you happy with the Bandai and you're just going to wait for the X Plus that's coming out?
I'm probably just going to wait for the X Plus. Jordan understands why we both have a bad taste on off with YMSF right now. But it does look pretty good. It does look pretty good. That they did the colors honestly perfect, to be honest. If I did have a chance to pick it up, I might go ahead and pick it up, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Samson.
It looks good,
but I don't even have the Bandai of this one yet. So, I do like the length of the tail, big ass tail. That's cool. I don't know. I mean, it's there's a second colorway that they're doing. Like they had a previous one that wasn't. So there's a different paint, or is a whole new sculpt?
They have animated the series. This is another.
It's a whole new sculpt based off of the movie.
I thought he already did the 98 one at some point.
No.
Or was that a prototype? Maybe that was a prototype.
That was a prototype. That's what.
So here's our finished product. Okay. It looks really good. I kind of wish it had more hints of blue on it, because when you did see him in the good lighting, he wasn't so much gray. I mean, the movie was dark. Every scene that he was in, there was no sunlight scenes at all. Were there? No. But when you did, the accurate is more of like a bluish. That's the only complaint I have, I guess. Otherwise, I do like the frills on the neck. It's a nice sculpt from a independent company.
Jordon.
If it is accessible to me, absolutely. Maybe. Unless if they just want to sell all of them to one person.
Oh my god.
Maybe I won't get it.
Yeah.
Eric.
Somebody's bitter.
Yeah, I'll definitely get this. I like the more realistic look, but I do agree. He needs more blue in him. Any colorway that we have seen, he's always had like a metallic-y blue in him. So I don't think we'll get that, but overall, this looks great. They teased this a while ago where they had protos of the animated. This one, they even had the Cyberzilla also. So it's just finally we're getting the stuff that we've already kind of been teased for. So I'm definitely going to pick this up because honestly, I have the two Bandais that they've made of the 98 so far, the one from Final Wars and the one from 98. That's all I have in my collection. So I will pick this one up just to kind of get a little bit more. So.
Yeah, kind of same as what you guys all said. I don't think I will be beating down the doors to get this, considering the X Plus is probably right around the corner. But if the opportunity arises and they're not horrible in pricing, I will probably pick this up. I like the color. I agree with what you said, Samson. It probably could have a little bit more blue and stuff, but oh well. Moving on.
Yeah.
Pardon me?
Just a little bit to mix in with the charcoal dark. Just not much. Just a little bit.
Yep. All right. Next, we got the Mechagodzilla and Simian from Kaiju Smuggler. Eric, you want to give us a little rundown on this bad boy?
Sure. So this is being released and kind of showcased at Hakaba Gallery, and this is just tremendous. The pre-orders just went up, I believe, yesterday, and they go until December 8th. I did look at the price of this, and this is going for about $190 plus shipping. So it's not crazy priced, and this is going to be a 25 centimeter figure. So it's a big chungus for sure. He is going to be a decent sized Safubi, but man, right here, this picture, I mean, alone, I don't think anybody has done something like this where we have that transition of the fire, where the fire is burning off that skin and revealing the mechanical doppelganger underneath. Like, that is so cool. And then you add that little black hole alien simian, a little guy that kind of looks like the extra from the Parababy set with his little gun and everything. That is awesome. I think this whole set is amazing. And if you guys are into Safubi, or you like this sculpt, or you just like the movie in general, I'd suggest go hitting their social medias up and get the link for putting in your pre-order. They do ship internationally, so no problem there. So if you are here in the US and you guys want this guy, you should have no problem getting him at all. And it's not even that bad for a price. So, and a lot of the stuff, usually it's hard to get over here in the States. So having them be able to ship over here is a very big benefit for us. So I think it's awesome. It's such a great movie, such a great representation of that scene. Yeah, it's awesome.
Jordon.
I've been a follower of Hakaba Gallery for many years. So seeing this being in the works and being accessible to us here in the States is truly amazing. I'm actually looking to get this, and for anybody that thinks, 190 plus shipping, it's out of my price range. They also do payment plans for anybody that is possibly interested in wanting to acquire this. I'm all for it, and I honestly cannot wait to see what it looks like in the hands of those that attend to buy this.
Adrian.
Yeah, this is definitely something that I wouldn't mind picking up, because I actually don't have any Safubi Mechagodzilla in my collection, and I think this is the one I'm going to make the exception on. So I actually might try and pick this up at some point.
Right on. Samson.
All right, let's see. Right click, copy, paste what everybody just said. So
all right. Yeah, I'm not going to add too much more. This is a beautiful piece, and I definitely think I will be entertaining the idea of a pre-order on this for sure. It's beautiful.
Oh, the flames.
Yeah, the flames are really nice. All right, we have the 55th anniversary Bandai Premium Hedorah. Interesting. I have the other ones. I just can't hit that pause button fast enough. I have the other premium Bandai, so I'll probably add this to my collection just out of the completionist in me. It looks good. The sculpt is fine, but I kind of feel like if you've had one Hedorah, you've had them all.
Yeah.
So, and Hedorah's a little bit overdone for me, in my opinion, but that's just me. Eric, what do you got on this?
Yeah, this is the reissue of the 25 centimeter, minus the extra arms. They do have the light up eyes for this version. And yeah, like you said, it is a premium Bandai exclusive. So, but yeah, I'm not a huge Hedorah fan. I used to have the original release of this guy. Obviously got rid of it because I got out of the 25 centimeter line. So yeah, it'll be a pass for me, save my money. But yeah, if everybody missed a chance on getting the 25 centimeter, here's your chance. It is a phenomenal figure, honestly. They did a very good job on it. So if you are a Hedorah lover, this is probably the end all be all of Hedorah figures, honestly, for likeness and look overall. So,
Jordon.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get this. I actually am a huge fan of Hedorah.
Sorry.
The only thing I just don't like that it's a premium Bandai exclusive when we all know how hard it is to be able to shop specifically straight from the source. So I know the buy prices are going to be crazy, but not too crazy in a sense where it'll be sold on like something like eBay or something like that. So I'll probably be on the lookout for that. And I also don't have like a very large Hedorah figure in my collection. So this might just fill in that gap for me.
Adrian.
I have the 30. I don't need the 25. I'm good. But for everybody who did miss it, at least they have opportunity to grab it now.
Yeah.
Samson.
Well, I'm a little confused because a lot of words are being tossed around here. Premium Bandai, but this is the X Plus. This is the 25 of the X Plus, but Bandai Premium is okay. I have it. I have the Rick exclusive of the 25. I got that back then with both the arms and the light up feature. So I actually already own it. I can finally say that I have something from our slideshows. Woo!
All right. Last but certainly not least, Gamera and Giron have officially landed on Gigabash. You can now team Gamera up with Godzilla and Ultraman and Gigabash's version of Power Rangers because they couldn't afford the line, Rojack, and you could truly have a fatal four-way for the history books. I'm not going down this. We've talked about this the past couple of weeks. If you're excited for it, that's amazing. Get it. Help support Gigabash. What they're doing is pretty great and deserves the love and support. So, all right, that video we took a little bit longer on that than I wanted to. But I still think that if there are questions, those of you that tuned in a little late, we were going to do something a little different today. The first ever MWA AMA. For those of you that don't know, AMA stands for Ask Me Anything. So if you guys have questions and topics you guys want to hear us discuss, throw it in the chat right now. We'll take it for a few minutes, take a few questions, and you could ask us specific questions to each of us or general questions for all of us. And I will do my best to keep it streamlined. So if there's questions, go ahead and throw them in now. And we will talk, dissect, and go over them.
See, we got quite a few back on top.
That's what I was looking for.
Well,
right here. Here was the first one.
Lewis wants to know if you prefer Godzilla being the heroic kaiju or the villainous monster. Let's go in reverse order, Adrian.
I'll always prefer Godzilla as a villain. Always.
What'd you say, Adrian? I apologize.
I said I'll always prefer Godzilla as the villainous monster he was created to be.
Samson.
I need a hero.
Jordon.
A villain.
Eric.
Hero.
Villain for me. I don't like him being Superman. I want to see him do some damage, but that's just me. Special request for Jordon. Jordon, are you married? And if not, would he like to have a Puerto Rican Mexican mixed wedding with me?
Oh, I was going to say, who the fuck asked that? Oh, I see.
You know exactly who asked that.
Between me and you,
here's another one. If somebody could go up in the chat while I work the ones that are down here in the chat.
Yeah, I got you.
No Rumbaga J. God, I sound like I'm an idiot when I say it like that. Now that Seismic has done the T-Rex from The Last Dinosaur, is there any lesser-known tokusatsu movie you'd love to get some toy attention? I'm going to go first on this one. One of the things they actually have coming out that they teased at this year's G-Fest is Zarkor the Invader. I'm very, very excited about that. Now, I don't know if you necessarily consider that toku since that's American made, but I'm very excited for Zarkor. As far as some lesser-known toku, I think there's a lot you could choose from. I'd go with, I'd love to see another Serpentera. I know that we have a few the Bandais and stuff, but I would love to see a non-transformable Serpentera that's maybe like in an X Plus style thing. I just think that you could do something pretty cool with that, or maybe even like a Q-Rex from Time Force. That'd be pretty neat. Eric.
I'm going to go with the show that we have coming up. I actually asked them, I think on our show, if they could somehow make it happen, but there's just nothing collectible wise. But I want Super Inframan. Like, give me some of those guys. There's a bunch of characters in that show, that movie. Dude, let's make this happen. That's what I want, because nobody talks about it because it's a Chinese show. Obviously, it doesn't go into the Japanese, but it is a Henshin Men love crazy movie. I love it. So yeah, I'm going with Inframan.
Jordon.
I don't know if you guys would consider this toku. I brought this up before. Even though there's certain spots of toku in there, I'm gonna have to go with Reptilian, the Reptilian Yungary.
Oh,
yeah, okay. Samson.
Well, Eric stole my number one answer because just after watching it last night again, I gotta say we have no collectibles, and there are a lot of wacky creatures, creations, and what have you in that film, and I would collect some of those things. Just so I can go with their stupid voices and smash them together and make them do like a million backflips, or 49 actually, 49 backflips before I'm done playing.
Adrian.
Actually, I'm gonna say Zone Fighter.
Oh,
because yeah, we have a few things as Zone Fighter out there, but I want something at a 30 centimeter scale, so I'm gonna say Zone Fighter.
Okay, right on. We got one from Fancy Cat. The MWA crew must fight. Which item you bring in as a weapon? This is not an obvious weapon like a sword or a gun. Chain, cinder block, 3-foot tall Godzilla model, crutch. All right, Adrian.
Damn.
Well, okay, I don't know how I feel about this question, but I guess a Switch. I don't know. We'll pick a Switch from a tree and just go to town on somebody. I don't know.
The Nintendo Switch.
The Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, are you talking about the Nintendo or
No, like I'm picking it off the tree Switch. That's what I'm talking about.
That's racist. Okay. A tripod.
Jordon.
It's easy. My mother.
That is an actual weapon, you mother.
He said not a sword. He said not a sword or a gun. He said not a sword or a gun.
Hey, and it's an energy knife. Okay.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, I don't know how to answer that, but I tell you what, as for those of you that know, I was a bouncer for 17 years, and these are the only weapons I need. So let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Honestly, probably something heavy, like a brick or brass knuckles, something like that. Yeah, something that could give you a little bit of extra oomph to your swing. Okay. Ghidorah Cam has a real question. What's y'all's favorite iteration of King Kong? Kong Skull Island. Eric.
I'm gonna say probably 62.
Okay. Jordon.
Can I say Pecking Man?
Sure.
King Man.
Samson.
Specifically the short-armed Kong from 62, not that long floppy-armed one, the short-armed Kong.
Gotcha.
The brawler Kong from 62.
Adrian.
76 King Kong.
I thought 2005 was your favorite.
What's up, Leslie? Leslie's in the chat. He says, so far, what has been your most favorite kaiju collectible purchase of this year? Adrian.
Yes. Probably. It's actually right here. Probably the Mondo. James Groman Godzilla.
Okay.
Right on. Sammy.
The Rick edition of the fake Godzilla, 25 centimeter scale.
Very nice. Jordon.
Damn, bro.
Dude, for real. Oh,
yeah,
man.
I've only bought 2 things, so that was easy. Oh, wait, hang on. My PlayStation 2 memory card. Hold on.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I could answer that yet.
Okay.
Stop me though.
That's fine.
Let me stop.
No problem.
I don't think I
come in yet?
That's fine. Eric.
Just the two off the top of my head. That's all I can go with right now because I had so much. I'm gonna go with the Flying Destroyer, Black Dragon kit that Marcellus got and did for me, and then the Frog Tree Burning Godzilla. That thing is just peak. So,
I don't know. It's been a whirlwind of a year, and I don't remember what came out and what I bought this year. So I'm going to go with the easy answer and say the Trendmaster Space Godzilla, the trendy version too, because it's nostalgia for me. It's not. This is not the actual answer, but like it's. I don't know. All right, we got a lot more here.
Eric, I'm surprised you didn't say Mecha.
When is the MWA calendar coming out? It's been 2 years now. So we're working on it, Nathaniel. Keep pumping money our way, and we'll get there. All right. Actually, Leslie has another really good question. What collectible you wished would have been announced this year but never was? I'll give you one. I know there's multiple. For me personally, we were teased an X Plus King of Mons from Ultraman, and it never came to fruition. So I know it was technically announced, I think late last year, but it was announced and never released, and we never saw anything of that. So that's for me. Eric.
I'm going to go with easy one here just because they literally didn't celebrate this movie at all this year. So, of course, along with 74, I'm going to go with the Titanosaurus, maybe your favorite sculptor's line for the MM28 kit. I would have loved to see that. But, yeah, anything Titanosaurus would have been great. So,
Jordon.
A new Bandai King Caesar.
Samson.
Well, Eric stole one answer, so I guess I'll go with the other one. X Plus doing the MM28 Godzilla 75 sculpt, getting us a vinyl of that one, a vinyl instead of a kit.
Adrian.
Very good.
X Plus Godzilla Jr. is honestly what I want to be announced this year.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Another one from Leslie. As far as next year, what is your favorite movie or TV show celebrating an anniversary that you want to see lots of collectibles announced for? For next year is 96, Titanic.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Titanic.
See, so 96, 86, 76, 66 or 56. That's tough. Rebirth of Mothra, wasn't that 96?
God damn.
Yes, it was.
Yes.
I was about to say that too.
Yes.
I was getting ready to say that too.
Let's go.
Rebirth of Mothra. That's mine. Eric.
God, I don't know.
I don't know.
All right, Samson. I'll come back to you, Eric.
Yeah.
A 30 centimeter of Godzilla 66, a new sculpt. Let's get us a new sculpt of the Godzilla 66. Maybe even the more decayed suit version, like he was at the end of the film. Like it looked ridiculous.
Okay.
Yeah,
Jordon. Oh, sorry, Samson. I thought you were done.
I was.
Oh, okay.
Joe, you beat dude. You're fine. You beat me to it. I was gonna say Rebirth of Mothra as well.
All right, right on. Good choice, brother. Good choice. Adrian.
What's this? You know what? I'm doing this for Nathaniel, 86 King Kong. Just for Nathaniel. Love you, Nathaniel.
Very nice, Adrian. Very nice. Eric.
Yeah, I don't know. God. Yeah. I'll just go with the 30 centimeters 66. Like on his own, we got the set. We need one on his own now.
Yeah. All right.
No, he came out on his own as a 25.
Keep the questions coming. I'm going to try and power through these so we can get to all of them, but keep the questions coming. The faster we answer, the faster we can get to more questions. I do want to say real quick, if everybody could do us a huge favor, hit that like button on our YouTube videos if you haven't already. Please subscribe to our channel. Don't be a host. Share our show. We really appreciate it, guys. DJC wants to know, have you guys seen Justice League vs. Godzilla vs. Kong 2 comic that features Rodan going to eat Green Lantern? So DJC, I have all of them up to date, but I wait until the comic run is complete and then I read because I hate waiting a month between issues. So I've not seen that and read it yet, but as soon as it's done and I can read them all at one time, I will. Eric.
Yeah, same. Like I'm so far behind on the comic books. Like I keep buying them, but I'm not reading them, unfortunately. So I have like 2 boxes worth of unread comics. So yeah, sorry, I'm just not up to date, but I do have them. So that's the extent of me.
Jordon.
I don't own any of the Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong comic book issues. But Rodan's going to eat Green Lantern.
Interesting.
Wow.
We'll see what happens.
Wow.
Samson.
Nope.
Adrian.
Nope.
not yet, but hopefully I'll be able to get it soon.
Leslie again. What collectible this year was a big disappointment for you, whether you got it or not? Jordon, I'll go to you first.
The damn Condor.
That's a great answer.
You're such a hater.
Adrian.
Don't even have it and you fucking hate it.
And I'm not going to.
You're a
It
pussy.
won over a Descadora? An
I've
Eternal
noticed
Mothra? A fucking King Caesar?
That's the only thing I did vote for this year.
All right. Adrian, what's yours?
Come back to them. I'm trying to think about it.
Samson.
I don't have an answer either because I didn't buy but 2 things this year, and I can't remember being disappointed by anything that was announced. So there's nothing that stood out to me that was like, oh,
okay.
Ugh.
Eric.
I will say the one that Leslie didn't like, but he got anyways, is the 02 gigantic Godzilla. Looked like crap, and I still think.
Oh yeah, actually.
Yeah.
So that thing looks terrible. Like comparison to the Sakai, it's garbage.
No, something's wrong with the size of its head, man.
That's a great answer, Eric. I don't know. I can't honestly think off the top of my head if there was something that I was like, I'm sure there was. I can't remember everything that I bought this year. Adrian, do you think of anything?
I agree with Eric that gigantic 02 was trash.
So this one I love. Nathaniel wants to know, how much money would it take to shave your sexy beards? I tell you what, right there, I will announce it live on camera. If you guys can get us to 1,000 subscribers, I will shave my beard live on camera for all of you. I will shave it live on camera. We have to find a way to get out of these YouTube algorithms. I will shave my beard and possibly my hair.
You mean shave your head or cut your hair?
Shit.
I said I will for sure shave my beard and possibly cut my hair.
Oh, cut, not shave. Okay.
Throwing it out there now. All right. Oscar Solis wants to know, out of all the Ray Harryhausen films, which one is your favorite?
That's easy.
I haven't seen that.
I think mine is Sinbad.
Mine's Clash of the Titans.
Ooh, very good one.
Valley of Gwanji.
Valley of Gwanji, very good one. Sammy.
I was going to say Valley of Gwanji also, because that's the only one that I've seen other than we've only done a couple on our channel. I need to dive back into that for us. I've only seen two.
Adrian?
Clash of the Titans is the other one. Yeah, those are the only two I've seen.
Valley of Gwanji.
All right.
Let's see, Valley of Gwanji.
So, real talk. So I've grown my hair out down to my waist or longer several times, and I do donate it. I don't do Locks of Love because they actually charge the cancer patients for the wigs that you donate, and I think that's wrong. There is a local, not local, but like smaller thing. It's called Wigs for Kids, I believe is what it was called. And they it's 100% free to the cancer patient. So I have done that.
Oh, shit, I have gray hair.
I think. Oh wait, did we get no? Hang on.
Should be right, Jay.
Oh, yep, this one. All right. If someone was just getting started into Godzilla collectibles, what Super 7 figures would you insist they get? Well, first and foremost, I would tell them to go to super7.com/monsterswithattitude 2024 for all of your collecting needs. All of that money and proceeds goes to help out our channel, which we then turn around and invest into all of you guys with all of our giveaways and our interviews, as well as bringing the special guests to conventions like we did last year with Carl Craig of Gamera-verse Virus fame. So that's just what I would do. Super7.com/monsterswithattitude 2024. The reaction figures, I think, would be great. They're nice and small and are going to take up a lot of room, or you could pin them on the wall and show them off that way. I think those would be great ones. Eric.
I'm going to go with, if you want a pretty impressive figure and it's not too crazy, I think they're usually about $85 for the Ultimates. Go with the Godzilla -1. It's a pretty impressive figure overall. So,
good job. Jordon.
Oh, those are pretty neat options. But if you like, cutesy and little chibi stuff, still stylized and all that good stuff, I would recommend the fun Godzilla figures.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Sammy.
Yeah, you stole my answer. I was going to say the reaction because they're small, they're affordable, and they don't take up that much space. The packaging is really cool, and there's a couple of fun pack ones that mimic scenes from some of the films. So, very unique, fun stuff.
For sure. Adrian.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Eric. I would say the Ultraman line because they all pretty affordable, articulated figures, and honestly, all of them look pretty good from at least from the ones I have. And not only do we have Godzilla stuff, they also have Power Rangers stuff. Also, if you're a Power Rangers fan as well.
Right on. DJC has a question. I got a good question. Which Godzilla, Gamera, and Ultraman monsters that you want Bandai to make into the movie monster series? I'm assuming this is ones that we may not have ever gotten yet. I would think. I'm going to roll that into... so he said movie monster series. Descadora.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Grand King Ghidorah.
Great choice, Jordon.
for Godzilla. Oh man, this is not fair. What haven't they touched base on?
Yeah, what haven't they made for God's sake?
Or what have they done in the past that they haven't reissued? An Armored Mothra.
Samson.
Bloody Face 72.
Okay. Adrian.
Damaged 74 Godzilla. The missiles and stuff all inside of him.
That would be a good one.
Okay. Nathaniel, Joe, will you let your baby play with all your collectible when he gets older? Hell no. I will buy him his own.
Yep.
I will buy him his own. I will be more than happy to do that. But yeah, no. Let's see. Let's see. What does this one say? How many goats do we need to sacrifice to get a new gemstone short? For real. Apparently, the magic number is 6. We need 6 goats sacrificed at one time. Fanciest of Cats, thoughts on Kong Skull Island? I think it is my favorite kaiju movie. It has cool characters, and Brie Larson looks hot as hell in it. My thoughts, it is actually my favorite King Kong movie. Well known, I am not a fan of Kong, but I do like this one. I think it's very good. And this is one of the few films where I actually can stand Brie Larson. So yeah, I like it. I'm sorry, Adrian.
To me, Kong Skull Island is honestly my least favorite MonsterVerse film. But I do like it as a film in general, honestly. And the only reason why it's my least favorite MonsterVerse film is because of how different it did take King Kong in a so much different direction. But I mean, I'm open to change still. So I still enjoy the film as what it is, but it's just not my favorite MonsterVerse film.
Stimson.
I think it's the best MonsterVerse film. I'm gonna be, even though it's not Godzilla, I think it's actually, if we're being really, if I'm gonna be honest with myself, I like it the most. I probably watched it more times than I have everything else, really, oddly enough. And I'm not a big Kong guy either. I'm not like, Kong's not. Yeah, I got to go with the Brie Larson thing too. So yeah, absolutely, I agree with that 100%. And just the setting, just going back to Nam and just that neat setting of Vietnam and the soldiers and just the limited technology aspect of things. It's cool. It's solid. It's really solid. I think it's absolutely my favorite MonsterVerse.
I agree. Jordon.
The best part about that movie was the end credit scene.
The Kong Halo lives on.
Eric.
I loved it. It's actually my second favorite MonsterVerse film, just behind GVK. So it's a good one. The comedy is actually hits perfectly. John C. Reilly is awesome in it. And,
All right.
It's a great movie.
The best line he does, they're in that jungle and sound like birds, but they're the fucking ants.
Oh my god.
That's the best. Oh my gosh. All right. Here's a great one. Who's a hotter Kong babe, Jessica Lange or Brie Larson? Both are blonde and stacked. Linda Hamilton is the right answer, though. So let me tell you this right now. My wife and I watched American Horror Story, and Jessica Lange was in it, and she was like 75 years old, and I would still go downtown on her. So Jessica Lange.
Hey, where's your wife?
She knows. I told her.
I will say Brie Larson. If I had to choose between the two, Brie Larson. I'm not a fan of Jessica Lange.
Oh.
Yeah, we've had this discussion, man. You don't remember that?
There we have.
Jordan.
Eric's expressed that.
Miss Lang for sure.
Ugh.
Attaboy, Jordan. Sammy.
Now, we talking 70s Jessica Lange or right now Jessica Lange? That's the thing that I
as a Kong babe, as in the movie, which one are you going with?
Jessica Lange. 70s Jessica Lange.
Adrian.
The marvelous Jessica Lange.
Oh, you guys
Easy.
are disgusting.
All right.
Oh, it's gonna be what?
I don't know about that. DJC wants to know, we have time for a couple more. What is your guys' least favorite kaiju from the Godzilla franchise? Adrian.
Screw it, Gamera.
Sammy.
You're gonna have to come back to me on that one. I'm a little surprised by that answer. Hang on, I'm going through like every movie. I'm going through every.
Okay.
Oh, leather. Okay, leather daddy Gigan. Leather daddy Gigan. That one. That's what I'm going with.
Come back, Chris.
That's a downgrade.
That's mine too. I'll just say Kamakarus. He's just lame.
He's just there.
Yep.
Giant Condor.
Oh, that's a better one.
What, you didn't vote for that?
Giant Condor or King Kong. It's whatever. I'm sorry. Oscar, what are we doing together?
Shaving your beard.
Shaving your beard and cutting your hair, probably.
Full body waxing, yeah.
All right, we got time for a couple more. Let's do some rapid fire here. What is your favorite Godzilla fights in movies and shows? That includes Hanna-Barbera Godzilla and Godzilla the Animated Series of '98. Adrian, go.
Jesus.
Damn!
Damn. It's a tie between Terra Mega Godzilla and Godzilla vs. Gigan for favorite fight.
All right, Sammy, go.
Stop eating my dick.
Gigan.
Fuck you.
Sammy, go.
I did. I said Gigan.
Jordan.
Godzilla in 1965's Invasion of Astro Monster. Yeah,
That's
just
2.5 minute fight.
The footwork was
All right,
crazy.
Eric, go.
Terra Mecha Godzilla, easy.
All right, Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. Nah, Godzilla. Ending of Godzilla vs. Destroyer. Just bloody and just nasty. I love it. All right, what is your favorite soundtrack from Godzilla? Adrian, you're a music nerd. What's up? Mothra versus Godzilla. Okay, Sammy.
The ending song from Godzilla vs. Gigan, that Godzilla March.
All
Whatever.
right, Jordan.
GMK.
Really?
Eric.
I'll say -1. That one is fire.
We're talking the whole movie.
Jordan, GMK as well. Great answer.
We're talking specific track. Okay.
No, the whole movie.
It's a soundtrack.
All right. Nathaniel, I love the movie Rampage. Do you guys like it? And do you want more merch for it, like statues? I love George and the humor and the kaiju action in the movie. I love the human cast as well. Eric.
I didn't mind it. It was fine. I won't collect anything, but I liked it.
Jordan.
Even though I didn't get any of the figures when the movie was originally released, I loved that freaking movie. It's okay, George. It's okay. Then him doing the middle, that was awesome.
No, it was a good modern day.
People.
Yes, it was a good modern day B movie, and if I was to get one of the collectibles, but I didn't, it would have been the Lizzie figure.
Adrian.
I enjoyed the film as well, but we'll not be getting into collectibles though.
Great film, love the film. Probably won't get into the collectibles. What city or country do you hope Godzilla wants to attack in the future of the franchise, both MonsterVerse and Reiwa? Adrian.
Russia.
All right. Samson.
Mother Russia.
Oh man.
Italy. Wait, no, he already did Italy. Or did he?
I mean, I don't know. Pick it.
It's fine. Fucking Italy, I guess.
God. Everything's a choice. Jordan.
I don't do rapid fire. I talk too much.
I'm going to be biased.
No
I'm going to say Puerto Rico.
Eric.
My hometown, just one stop, and he's already done.
Because Adrian said Russia, I'm saying Ukraine. If you were... No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. That's fine. Yeah, Russia. Screw Russia. Or actually, Russia, I think, has beautiful architecture, so it actually might look really cool to see Godzilla battling in Moscow. Leslie says, if you were forced to only collect figures from a certain era, Showa, 50s, 60s, 70s, Heisei, Millennium, Reiwa, Monsterverse for 1 year, what era would that be?
What the hell is wrong with you?
Jordan.
God damn it, Leslie.
Oh, come on. Don't do me like that.
I'll go first.
Please.
I'm going to do 70s.
He was.
Okay.
Well, outside of just Godzilla, I'm gonna stick with. I'm gonna go with Heisei.
Samson.
I was gonna say 70s as well. Easy. That's more jam.
Adrian.
Heisei also, just like Jordon.
Heisei for me as well. All right. We got time for one more, and then we're gonna wrap it up because it's getting late. What is your favorite figure in your collection?
Ooh, Jesus.
Jesus Christ, man.
It is my
You guys are brutal.
Nakajima signed Godzilla 1972. The only figure that I have signed by him. Favorite suit, signed by the man. Yeah.
Adrian.
Jesus Christ, that's a hard question. I'm actually going to say my KOC 64, I think.
Jordan.
I praised this figure so many times. I'm gonna have to say the Hyper Hobby Glitter GMK Bandai Godzilla.
Eric.
Of
Yeah,
course.
we're flexing.
You bitch!
Right there.
Of course.
Of course.
It was meant to be a Christmas present to me.
I don't know. That's really, really, really hard to me. I think honestly, the original X Plus Gigantic Burning Godzilla, I just think is beautiful. But I have a lot of other favorites as well due to sentimental reasons or stories behind them. But shooting from the hip, the X Plus Gigantic Burning Godzilla, the original, I think it's amazing. Wow, that was awesome. I definitely think that maybe we should do that again. But,
Encore.
Yeah, I think. I think maybe we should do it as a whole show instead of having something before it. I think that would be a lot of fun. I love the fact that we kind of give the direction to the chat and they can ask us anything. Because it doesn't have to be just kaiju, guys. You guys could have asked us anything, and I would have told you 9 inches. I don't know if that, or purple. I don't know. We have no idea what the answer could have been to the question. So with that, I want to do a quick little plug. Coming up here next Sunday, November 30th at 5 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Mountain Time, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. We have the actually that is 5:30, 4:30, 6:30, and 3:30. So add a half hour later than that. We have the 50th anniversary discussion of Super Inframan live and in living color on YouTube. Make sure you check that out. Hit that notification bell so you guys know when we go live. Do us a favor, hit that like button on all our videos. Don't be a host. Share our show. And then also on top of that, the next month.
Well, I want to interject. If anybody hasn't seen this awesome film yet, you can find it on YouTube in really good quality. Go check it out before our show, for sure.
There you go. Check it out on YouTube. But then also next month, our show will be the 30th anniversary discussion of Godzilla vs. Destroya, where the tagline was Godzilla Dies. It's going to be December 21st is what it should say. I don't know what the hell the TH is. 5 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Mountain, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific.
21st.
No one's looking at you. No one's looking at you.
The 21st.
Oh, the
December 21st.
I'm
at 5 p.m. We're going to be talking
seriously
all
looking
things
forward to
Godzilla vs. Destroya. It'll be a good time. Once again, always live and in living color on YouTube, because that's where all of our shows are. We go live. There is no script. I know some people were not maybe liking that last week that we were going live and all of our videos are. Feel free to check them out later. We have a bunch of videos in the archives where you can You can watch all of our old videos. What are you saying, Eric? What's happening?
Talking to Leslie. You can just zip his mouth.
Yeah. Godzilla dies. Eric cries. Just saying. It's the truth. So check that out. A lot of fun things happening at the end of the year here at MWA, and a lot of fun things planned for next year as well. Thank you, Eric, Jordon, Adrian, and Samson for joining me. To everybody in the chat, thank you guys so much. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. You guys have safe holiday, safe travels. God bless you all. We love you guys. And we'll see you guys here next week for, like I said, Super Inframan. And like I said, follow us on all of our socials. Don't be a hoe. Share our show. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. Take care of yourselves and each other. It is one phrase, 3 words. Embrace the attitude. We are out, guys. Take care. Happy Thanksgiving. For life.